annualized pace. After about a year and a half
Hey there.
of chronic reduction in the real purchasing power of wages, they're enjoying a rise in real wages. And so there is some good stimulus, and I think it could offset a lot of what the Fed is doing.
Amazing. We're getting out for like 40 seconds, but you just made a classic.
We're notifying viewers. This is going to be such a disappointment. Oh my God, my kitchen's a mess. Hello, Judy Johnson. Hello, 305. My kitchen's a mess. I got noodles sitting in the bottom. I don't even want to show you. I was going to show you. I'm pretty open and honest, but I'm ashamed of my dirty sink. I got recycles sitting on my counter. Hello, Matt. I've got lids for pans hanging half on and half off my counter. I got just a mess. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. Oh, it's so dark in here now. Now you guys are really not going to appreciate it. There we go. It's a little lighter. When did it belong? Good morning, Scott Concrete. Good morning to you all. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a little show I've been doing for a long time. It's a show about me talking. My name is Coffee with Ken. I appreciate gratitude. It's a show I've been doing a long time. It's about me talking about things in life and highs and lows and emotions and stuff we go through that we all go through and we all deal with. And hello there. Good morning, Wyatt. And I enjoy doing this show a lot. I try to go live every morning at 8 o'clock. Hey, congratulations, Matt from TikTok. And I try and be consistent and be open and be honest. But I've been sick as heck the last couple days. And I didn't go live yesterday for the first time in like a month. And I got a bunch of messages from people that were worried about me. Where am I? And I didn't even do my morning video. And I didn't do it again today. And combine that with I had an appointment on, I think it was Wednesday, to see a therapist. I hadn't done my Coffee with Ken show in a couple days. Yeah, I was looking for you. I appreciate that, Art. I appreciate that. And can I do something? I wonder if I can do something. Usually I turn it to do not disturb before I go live. So if I get a call, it doesn't come in and mess up my thing. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, and for the record, when you're not feeling well, as much as I love coffee, coffee's not quite as, I don't know, something when you're sick. I don't find coffee as appealing as any other time. I love coffee too, as appealing at other times. And forgive me, bear with me. This show's going to suck if you're a first-time viewer. Don't be so disappointed that you tuned in and saw this bald, sick guy that hasn't showered in 2 days. And you're wondering why anybody yeah, Liz, I don't even get sick. I brag about not getting sick. But, I've felt like dog poop the last couple days. It felt so great just to not leave the house yesterday. I anyway, real quickly, let me get to the coffee real quickly. I have a hot cup of coffee in front of me, and I haven't had any today, and it's 8 o'clock, and that should tell you somewhat how bad I am feeling. So I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh. It's the Starbucks pumpkin spice. It's kind of nice, but I doubt I'll have more than one cup today. Good morning. I'm glad you're joining me for your first cup. Hello, Tracy from Indiana. It's interesting. My mother grew up in Scotland, so we used to drink tea at home a lot when I was a kid. When you're sick, I think there's something medicinal about tea that doesn't exist in coffee. And I know that might be insulting. Oh, I'm sorry, Christy. Yeah, I hope. I mean, I don't even know. I'm just calling it a cold. I'm just calling it a cold. I feel, I don't know. I think God works in mysterious ways. And I think I was breaking down physically and mentally over the last week. And God gave me this so I would be forced to do nothing for a couple days, if that makes sense. And yesterday was so therapeutic. As much as I felt I have on my plate and stuff I needed to take care of, I almost didn't leave the house. And I took care of the one thing. Good morning, Janie. Good morning. I took care of the one most. Yeah, Leela, I think I needed some mental and physical rest. And I felt so bad physically that some of my mental issues kind of got put on the back burner. you know, if your hand's on a hot stove, you're probably not worried about, I don't know, a bill to pay or a relationship issue or a stressful anything because your hand's on a hot stove. And you're going, holy crap, my hand's burning. I have to get it off. And that's kind of what I felt. Oh, I'm sorry about isolated with chemo. 8-box coffee with people. I don't even know what that means. Could be good and too tired to think about it. Yeah, it was. It was. And again, I did almost nothing yesterday. I watched CNBC with only casual interest most of the day and wallowed in my sickness and wallowed in my duress and kind of thank you. This is my dog Holly. She has been a little disappointed with me over the last couple days. I took her for a very short walk yesterday, with which she pooped twice, just a couple blocks. And as I'm coming back, my neighbor, a sweet older lady, who recently had a medical procedure done, so I should be taking care of her, who loves my dog Holly, and came out and chatted with me a little bit, and she brought over a little care package, and she brought over some Tylenol, some Vicks Vapor Rub, which I love. I remember my mom putting it on my chest when I was a kid, and kind of clears up. I remember the commercials, I think. Do you guys remember the commercials for Vicks Vapor Rub? Bless you, Holly. Holly just sneezed. It's funny watching the dog sneeze. Holly, come on. No, we're not going. Do you want to go out back? You can go out back. Let's go out back. I'm going to take her out back. She's, again, she, I'm blessed to live with my dog, Holly. Oh, a little busy. I get lightheaded sometimes. I think I've always had a potential to have low blood pressure. And if I get up fast, especially when I'm feeling sick, and I didn't even really get up fast, but if I get up, the world starts getting dizzy. And I don't know, it just kind of happened. So I got to be very careful and kind of chill out and lean against a wall till I feel better. Yeah, put Vicks on the back of his tongue. Janie, what's up with that? What's up with that? Vicks on the back of his tongue? I mean, is that poisonous? It sounds horrific. Do you guys remember the commercials for Vicks? There were so many great commercials when I was growing up. And I just remember seeing all the, like the, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there was this little, thank you, Mark. And again, I'm not going to probably talk for long. And yesterday I said, hey, heck, I'm not going to go live. I'm not going to do my morning video. And as consistent as I am, I think people get worried if I disappear. And there was a couple videos where I was crying earlier in the week and struggling and needed a mental break and felt like I was breaking down physically and mentally. And again, I think God said, hey, we got to put this guy on the couch for a day or two. And I called in and told him I couldn't work yesterday and, or today. And Hello, two girl mom. Yeah, no, Leela, it's helping. I feel it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of putting things in perspective a little bit and giving me a chance to take care of the most important things that need taken care of while resting. Versus, and I've talked about it before, I always think I can fix, save, do. I think I can control things more than I can. And I've seen some interesting videos and talked to some people who kind of believe you have to give up the thought of control. And despite a lot of the issues I'm going through, sometimes you got to give it over to God, I think, and things will tend to work out the way they're supposed to. Yeah, Shannon, I don't feel that good. Things work out the way they're supposed to. But if you're always, and I've talked about feeling like fight and flight mode, if you're always running around trying to, you know, fix all your issues, that's an exhausting way to live. Oh, I know. My neighbor brought over the Vicks, the Tylenol, some chicken soup things. Chicken soup's so nice. Kind of like I was saying about tea earlier. Tea's got kind of a medicinal feeling as it goes down your throat, and the coffee doesn't have. And although I'm going to sip some coffee because I did pour it, I will feel better. I appreciate it, Ham Bones lady. That's a funny name, Ham Bones. Roger Waters. It looks like we got a Pink Floyd Pink Floyd fan. Good morning, Bradley Clark. Yes, I was able to go. It was good. I wouldn't say it was great. I think it opened up things that didn't get shut. And I think I left feeling wanting and left feeling kind of overwhelmed and, crap, what do I do? And tired and not feeling great. Yeah, I've been to therapists before. I didn't cry. I thought I would have cried. The first time, maybe it's not a crying emotion. Maybe it's not. I felt like I've had hate in my heart the last couple weeks. And I don't want hate. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. And I don't want it there. And I need to get it out some way, somehow. And I'm hoping by talking with her, talking through it, that I get to work it out. Because I don't want it. Oh, chicken noodle soup's so good, Scott Concrete. Soup's so good. Soup is so good. My favorite soup is clam chowder. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Lobster bisque. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Is that U.S. Marine Corps? Is that what you are? Are you a Marine? Thank you for your service. I agree that love's the way out. But sometimes, I watched Frozen the other day, and I forgot the names of the girls. But the Elsa, I think, the ice princess, sent a shard of ice, and it hit the redhead's heart, and she almost died. And I almost felt it was symbolic for what I'm feeling, that I had a shard of ice in my. Is that what that is? Yeah. Oh, I've hit the ground before. I've hit the ground. Oh, Janny, you're. I was not a Marine. I was never served in the service, but I appreciate those that do. And you're a wealth of knowledge, Janny. Us orthostatic intolerance. I've hit the ground before, and yeah, and I'm more aware of it. I'm more aware of it. Thank you. I hope I bring good vibes. I try to. And yesterday and the day before, I didn't. I went live on Tuesday, and I was kind of mired in yuck, and I only talked for like 15 minutes, and something came up, and I got angry, and I never reposted that video, and I never saved it, and you know, but I'm a real human, and I do get angry from time to time, and I don't like that part of me, but it's part of me. and it's a diminishing part of me. Pink saltier diet and add more liquids, not coffee. That's blasphemy. No coffee. I have water right here, Janie. Is it Janie or Janie? I have water right here. I love these Starbucks cups. Thank you, Shannon. I love these Starbucks cups. Janie. All right. We still haven't chatted again. Janie is somebody that was watching my coffee with Ken like 3 years ago, and I think we got into a disagreement about something. I don't even remember. I was living in the dark apartment at that time. This whole show started with me about 3.5 years ago, living in a dark apartment, feeling sad and lonely and depressed and stuff. And things have changed. Oh my God, what's happened in the last 3 years is comical. I mean, it's not comical. It's someday I'll write a book. But now at least I'm living in I mean, it's dark today, but I don't have enough lights. I don't have enough lights. I wish I had canned lights. I got one lamp over there. I've got some Christmas lights. Oh, for those that care, it snowed a little bit last night or yesterday. And I hope it snows more. I hope it snows more. I don't know if you guys could see that. To the dream girl, maybe rekindle. No, very merry. I did rekindle. I did rekindle. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I could get in trouble. We rekindled. Yeah, Leela. Oh, you live in Naperville, don't you, Leela? Is that true? You live in Naperville? I think you do. You were asking for a child doctor, pediatrician, and I would, if I was going to refer a pediatrician, it'd be the one I sent my older girls to. She didn't get away. She came back and got me. Mary, don't tease me. Don't make me talk about it. She came back and got me. She came back and got me. It's going to be, again, let me wait for the book. Children's Health Partners. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was Dr. Martine Nelson was the pediatrician my older girls went to, and I was really impressed with her and her service and her bluntness and her straightness and her lack of panic. I think some pediatricians might frighten new parents, and I think just her straightness I found refreshing, and her experience. Well, yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you don't even know the half of it. You don't even know the half of it. Oh my. No, I mean, seriously, it was amazing. It was like, I thought it was a romance novel. I thought it was the most romantic thing ever. I had women not physically fighting, but fighting for me. I had two women. I had a woman on each side of me at a church service. I was I was wanted. It felt good to be wanted, but boy, what a volatile couple of years it's been. No, Leela. I don't know. Because it's still kind of an active thing. And I chose one path. And I didn't choose the other path. And the one path has brought me here. And I don't regret being here. No, I don't think she and I were right. I don't know who Patrick Warburton is, but I hear I sound like Seinfeld. I hear I have a voice for voiceovers. Right now I'm sick. Yes, Mark. It wasn't, yes, it couldn't have been more. It was so weird. I went to church with one woman and another woman showed up and said, "That's my husband. He's mine." It was romantic. It was crazy. And my life's been crazy since. Yeah. Seriously, it was crazy. And again, I chose one path and it was good for a little while. Putty. Oh, Putty? From Seinfeld? Is that Putty from Seinfeld? Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm learning to control the woman thing. I'm not totally sure what control the woman things means. I think most of my life I was insecure and thought if I didn't have a woman in my life, I was lonely and pitiful and desperate and needy and clingy and wanty. And I think over the last year, I found a lot of peace being by myself and learning to be okay by myself. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Leila. Oh my gosh. I don't want to talk about it on this live. She sometimes watches. She sometimes watches. Maybe I should start going to church. Do you need a girlfriend? See, I used to say things like that. No, no, no. Will you say enough about you? Let's talk about me, Johnny Bravo. I don't know what that means. We want to know. No, I know it's teasing. No, again, I don't want to talk about too many. Not the first one. Oh, the story is awesome. It's amazing. It's amazing. It really is. And again, it's led me here. And here's kind of an interesting place. I think my life's always kind of been interesting. I know. Well, no, it's still like an active situation. It's still like an active situation. And it's something that she and I are going through. Uh, I went to church with a woman that I was dating. And she was a kind woman, a nice woman. But we shouldn't have been together. You know, she should have been a friend of mine. No, I don't think. I hope you ladies don't want me. I don't think. I hope not. I'm learning to be by myself. I'm not looking for dating right now at all, really. I'm learning to be by myself. I think, Mark, you said something about how you need a girlfriend right now. I don't know. Maybe you're young. And if you're young, maybe you think you need a girlfriend. But at 54, I don't know. I struggle in relationships. I'm not great at relationships. Uh, I struggle in relationships. And, I don't know. Maybe I need things done my way. Maybe I'm this. Maybe I'm that. I do not know. But, I mean, I say I struggle. Anybody that's not currently married, if you look at it, yeah. Shannon, I think so. Okay. Yeah, I get want one. Are you okay living by yourself, being by yourself, Mark? Very merry. I don't know. We can message about that maybe. I don't know. It could have been wrapped up very quickly, I think. It could have been wrapped up very quickly, I think. But there's some issues that need to be expressed, or it'd be a quick fix. Yeah, and I'm not trying to string it along, but there's some issues that needed to be fixed, needed to be discussed, and needed to be discussed in an open, honest fashion. Because I'm not thinking we're capable of doing what's best right now. Yeah. No, Shannon. No, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I don't want to talk too much about that on such a public forum. My pumpkin spice is good. My pumpkin spice is good. Don't know how much I'm going to drink today. And I don't know. I appreciate that, Shannon. Yeah, but very merry. If we don't fix the problem isn't I don't think you're addressing the problem by saying that. The problem isn't the marriage, it's the connection and the relationship. And if we don't be open and honest about this horrible relationship that she and I have and express that this is not healthy for anybody involved, I'm going to be in this horrible situation, and so will she, and so will our children, and it's going to be horrible forever. And I need to be able to talk about that. Yeah, they do, Shannon. Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. Did you get a flu shot? No, Zolch, I haven't gotten one flu shot in my life. Don't hate me for that. I don't even get sick. I say that as I'm very sick right now. But I generally don't get sick. And once every couple of years, I'll get pretty sick. And I think this is my time. This is my time. I had COVID. I had COVID before it was cool to have COVID. I had COVID early. And it really didn't get me too bad. Did I get back together with my ex? Oh, I did. I ended up marrying the woman of my dreams. Yeah, Leela, honestly, it wouldn't make me feel better. It would it would make me feel like I'm being injected with flu germs. And it would make me feel like I'm being injected with flu germs. And sickness is not much of an issue in my life. I'm very fortunate to have a pretty good immune system, I think. Outside of right now, granted, outside of right now. How long have I talked? This has been fun. I thought I talked for like 5 minutes. When you put it that way, at least you won't be sick on Christmas. You're right about that, Shannon. I won't be sick on Christmas. It was interesting. My dad reached out. He and my sister want to come and hang out with me and my kids on Christmas. The kids may end up hating one of you. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Did you get sick from Augie? Did I get sick from Augie? He had a little bit of a cold. I haven't seen him since Sunday. I don't know. I only saw him briefly. I know he and my wife and their family had some sickness going through their house. And maybe eventually it fell on me. I think the driver I was working with for UPS, who's a really cool guy, interesting guy, had been fighting some sickness. And I think when you're in a cold truck together and one of you's sick, it's hard not to get it. And I started coughing a little bit on Tuesday and not feeling that good and feeling like I had the chills. And Wednesday got worse and Thursday was very bad. And today, yeah, Janie, I hope it's not that way. Yeah, he had a little bit of a sickness. His big issue, God, my body's so sore. I've been sore and fighting soreness and stuff for a while. Hi, Jolly. This must be so boring. Me walking, staggering to my back door. I don't know if it's because I have a cold, but I feel it's okay for me just to wander around aimlessly and see if anybody cares to watch. And not really plan to inspire or humor or do anything. Just kind of make it through the day. And that's what I'm looking to do. I've got my candle lit right here. I've got my increasingly tepid coffee right here. Oh yeah, Leela. Oh yeah. Sometimes it's hard when you're looking at Netflix. I watched one movie yesterday. I watched a little bit of Elf. That's always on. I watched It's a Wonderful Life a fair bit last night. I watched a lot of CNBC and I got a lot of rest. And Holly's very disappointed in me that I'm not walking her today. I try and discuss it. I'm trying not to discuss it. Or trying to convince her that I'm not feeling well. And that she can go, I did watch Stutz. I watched half of it. And don't be mad, Mary. I might take a warm bath. I don't know. I got bored. I got confused and bored. I heard it was great. Stutz. Everyone make their own decision on this. I heard it was such a must-watch and very merry. Yeah, maybe it's deeper than I am. Maybe I'm shallower than the kiddie pool. But I got confused and bored. And like halfway through, they took off their makeup and said, we've been doing this fake. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I should say that. And I got confused. I'm going, what the heck's going on? What are we talking about? What world am I living in? Hey, Janie, thank you. I will. I appreciate you. And it is 8:30. I should probably run too. I'm glad I went live today. I don't think it was the most valuable live, but I didn't want the world worrying about me. Like I'd fallen off something. Because I'm here and I'm going to chill out today and I'm hopefully going to feel a little bit better tomorrow. Yeah, I hear Jerry Seinfeld is what I sound like. Seinfeld's a really funny show. Really good show. It's not really deep. It's not really deep either. It's kind of just silly little things. Yeah, I know. Leila, well, you can message me. You can message me because I follow you. And if you wanted, I would feel uncomfortable sharing it on a live forum. I think I might get me in trouble because it's an active story. I so appreciate you guys for watching. I just wanted to go live today and let you know that I'm doing better and I'm feeling better. And I think my mental health is a little better. My physical health's not, but I'm going to have a quiet day today. And I am going to relax. And I have one thing that I will take care of today. And I had one thing that I needed to take care of yesterday that I got done. And that put my mind at peace. And I have one thing I will do today, and that will put my mind at peace. And other than that, I'm going to relax and do nothing or very little or whatever the heck I want. And it's Friday. We got a little snow coming down again here in Naperville, some sprinkles coming. Hope we get some more. I don't even know how cold it is outside. Good morning, Casey Lee. I appreciate you guys for still joining. I feel bad when I'm signing off and people are still joining. You're going to watch Sports Center? Yeah. I've lost my interest in sports for whatever reason. I don't even care about my teams anymore. I used to care about all teams. Thank you, Casey. Thank you. Oh, I know you. I know you. I was wondering about you. Where have you been? I almost forgot about you. It's hard when you first start on TikTok. You only follow a certain number of people. And their stuff pops up all the time. And there's this guy, Casey Lee, which offers such a wonderful, 1 minute little bit of inspiration every morning. I would highly recommend you follow this guy. And I used to watch every day and tune in every day. And if I missed tuning in, it would pop up on my For You page. But he hasn't popped up on my page forever. And I hate to say it, Casey. Oh, you're sweet. You're sweet. He's all about encouragement and saying nice things. The world needs more of that. Follow that guy right there. He's awesome. Awesome, Casey. They reached out to me as well. And I had to say I couldn't do it because I was in a dire place. I will check out your video. I'd love to see it. I think it's a great cause. I was disappointed that I wasn't in the place to do it. I would have felt it was disingenuous. But that's awesome. That's awesome. I will check it out. I'm going to look you up and watch 100 of your last videos because they don't show them to me on TikTok anymore. Yeah, man, change can be tough. And I'm going to start talking long again. And I kind of want to lay down and stare at the TV and do nothing and maybe eat something and pet Holly and get on with my day. Yeah, I appreciate that. It was, I didn't turn it down. Starbucks reached out to a few creators on TikTok, apparently, that thought they would be good representatives of positivity in their community and could do and sent us, I assume Casey's story is the same, sent gift cards to us to spread a little love and joy using Starbucks, And I was in a really low place at the beginning of this week, and I just couldn't see myself in an honest fashion doing a good job to their mission. And to their mission, or honestly spreading joy, because I was crying at the beginning of this week. And I just couldn't picture myself shooting a video and doing it where I was feeling at the beginning of this week. So I reached out, said I couldn't do it. I offered to take their gift card back, but they said, no, it's our gift to you. We hope you feel better soon. They were totally cool about it. I'm really honored to be reached out by Starbucks. You know, outside of this week, I've spent most days I'm in Starbucks for about an hour doing a little work, and think it's a great company. And people say, oh, what a waste of money on the, $4 cup of coffee. I tell you what, it's the best $4 I spend, because I'm not doing it at the drive up. I go in, I sit in a comfy chair, I get free refills on the coffee, I get huge cups of water, I get a nice atmosphere that's like a bar without alcohol, I get friendly workers, I get happy people around me, I get great people watching, generally nice kind of cool venues, I get clean bathrooms. So I think Starbucks is a great value. And I thank you, Naughty Kitty. I think Starbucks is a great value if you, dine in, if you will. So I do. And so I really appreciated them reaching out to me to be that. And I felt bad I couldn't do it, but I just wasn't right. Would have been fake. And one thing, I struggle with is being fake, because, I wasn't feeling it. And I don't think I could have done it. Lynn Marie, right? I'm sorry, you had a rough week. A black coffee with Ken shirt? I don't have a black coffee with Ken shirt. I have to hit the drive-thru on my way to work. Yeah. Well, yeah. Mary, I'd say maybe you need to make the time. I'd say you're worth the time. Hey, thank you so much, Ohio. Are you Art? Is your name Art? Anyway, I'm going to leave you. You can't read the comments. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll wear a different shirt. Well, I think you're worth it, Mary. I think you're worth the time. Don't let the man get you down. But anyway, I'm going to sign off. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my show, following along in my little story, and being part of all that is Coffee with Ken. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you joining, you watching my videos, you sending me some encouragement, some love and kindness. I think the world needs more of that. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're excited about your Friday. You're looking forward to the weekend, but not too far ahead, because we should live in the moment. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.